Imagine walking alongside the world's biggest mountains, and with every step, they come closer towards you. Or rather, let me rephrase it, you get closer to the mountain within you.
Walking through the pine and bamboo forest, dancing to Nepali folk songs, and witnessing the sleeping Buddha glow at sunrise. Sandakphu isn't just a trek, it's a feeling that stays with you, playing softly like Resham Firiri in the background. This story has two main characters and a bunch of people with whom we're about to spend 6 really beautiful days without ever knowing how special it's going to feel. We booked this trek with India Hikes, and as per itinerary, we all had to reach Siliguri for our pickup. यहाँ से शुरू होने वाला था हमारा सफर, क्रॉसिंग ब्यूटीफुल हेयरपिन बेंड्स amidst endless tea plantations towards the base camp of this trek, Sepi. हम अपने बेस कैंप ऑलमोस्ट सनसेट के बाद पहुंचते हैं एंड वहाँ होती है हमारी ब्रीफिंग कि हमारे नेक्स्ट 6 डेज कैसे होने वाले हैं.
हमारे इस ट्रैक का बेस कैंप है सेपी, अ क्वेंट हिमालयन टाउन टक्ड अवे इन द फुटहिल्स ऑफ द हिमालयाज. एक सुंदर सी सनराइज के बाद वी बिगिन आवर जर्नी टुवर्ड्स समानदेन.
Good morning from day 2 of our Sandakphu Falud trek. So we have left our base camp, which is Sepi, to go to our next camp, which is Samandem. So for 4 to 5 kilometers, we'll walk on the motorable road, and after that, the actual forest trail will start.
After almost 3 hours of walking on the motorable road and paved path, crossing suspension bridges with fluttering prayer flags and passing through beautiful small villages, we reach Ramam, our lunch point. Ramam क्रॉस करने के बाद we enter a dense pine forest, and trust me when I say this, I have never seen a pine forest more beautiful than this. There was something incredibly peaceful about this section, and walking through it became my favorite part of the day. Fun fact, there's a stone here that marks the boundary between Yeti land and human land. So when I read about the trail, Samandin was often compared to Swiss Alps, and standing there I could see it right in front of my eyes. Spring or summer May, I'm sure the shades of green here would make this place 10 times better even than the Alps.
ट्रैक समिट, सनराइज, सनसेट, इन सब की खुशी एक तरफ, और अपने एक लंबे ट्रैक के बाद अपने कैंप साइट को देखने की खुशी इज जस्ट समथिंग एल्स.
Trekking helps you to connect with the place in its rawest form. Eating the local food, singing local folklore, interacting with locals, understanding their villages and how they sustain life, that kind of satisfaction just hits different. तो आज का एजेंडा इज टू ट्रैक फ्रॉम समानदेन टू मौले, एंड ये होने वाला था कंप्लीट 10 किलोमीटर्स का अपहिल ट्रैक. द ब्यूटी ऑफ व्हाई यू साइन अप फॉर समथिंग चैलेंजिंग लाइक दिस लाइज इन डेज लाइक दीज. आप अपने कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर निकलते हो, खुद को फिजिकली एंड मेंटली पुश करते हो, एंड व्हेन यू वॉक अलोन इन नेचर यू गेट आंसर्स टू क्वेश्चंस यू डिडंट इवन आस्क. We crossed a beautiful section of bamboo forest. कहते हैं लकी वंस को यहाँ पे रेड पैंडा भी दिखता है. इतना तो समझ आ गया था कि हम लकी तो नहीं हैं. But then we got our first glimpse of the sleeping Buddha. And little did we know that time that this is going to be etched in our retina like forever. After 6 to 7 hours of continuous walking, we reached our Mole campsite and nature decided to give us a beautiful ending to the day. Seeing the first rays of sunrise hit a mountain is always beautiful, and I think I've just been really lucky to witness a few of these moments. But honestly, I was not prepared for this one. This was unreal. This sunrise was on my bucket list since the day I booked the trek, and to fulfill this, we started our trek at 4 a.m. in the morning. Sunday may feel strange that when the world was sleeping, we trekked to watch some of the highest mountains of the world glow. You can understand this feeling only if you witness this firsthand. After watching a beautiful sunrise, changing our trek bags to day packs, we left for our first summit of the trek, Falut, at 11,810 feet. And you're not ready for what we saw next.
You know, every mountain lover's dream is to see the Kanchenjunga, Mount Everest, Mount Makalu, Mount Lhotse, like 4 of the world's highest peaks.
I kid you not, I was in tears seeing this. I have always been fascinated by Mount Everest. Thanks to growing up watching every documentary on NGC and Discovery, I knew what it looked like, I knew how majestic it was, but I had never seen it with my own eyes. And seeing it today felt so special. Today's trail was 9.5 km long with an elevation gain from 11,220 feet to 11,450 feet via 11,810 feet at Falut. The route offers one of the finest views of the Kanchenjunga Massif and the surrounding peaks, collectively known as the Sleeping Buddha. It's incredible to think that these mountains, formed billions of years ago, somehow come together in near perfect resemblance to the Buddha resting peacefully. Your first glimpse of the Sleeping Buddha truly leaves you speechless. One of the most beautiful things about doing a guided trek is understanding the mountains beyond just their beauty. Learning about the ranges, the peaks, the stories behind them. From Falut, we could even spot the highest peak of Bhutan. It honestly felt like I had stepped into one of those documentaries I used to watch as a kid.
Third, fourth, and fifth highest peak of the world, which is above 8,000. Okay. So next, coming to the next peak. So middle one. Okay, belly one. So this one is Kanchenjunga.
This was the panoramic view of the Sleeping Buddha range that stayed with us throughout the day. Truly worth every single step. After a long and fulfilling day, we finally reached our Sabagram campsite. What makes this campsite even more special is its location. It lies in India but is extremely close to the Indo-Nepal border, marked simply by a stone. So technically, one leg in India and the other in Nepal. The universe was incredibly kind to us that day, gifting us crystal clear summit views and the softest alpine glow over the mountains. I live for closures like this. Another day, another 13-kilometer walk. सच बताऊं तो आज एक्साइटमेंट से ज्यादा सैडनेस थी because the trek was coming to an end. No longer would I wake up to sunrises on Kanchenjunga, walk alongside the highest mountains in the world, or play like kids with these giant peaks quietly standing in the background.
Are in the jungle. Five.
And honestly, the idea of going back from the real world to the digital world felt like such a tough transition. But अगर ट्रैक एक सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज सिखाता है तो वो ये है टू लिव इन द मोमेंट. तो चलो सैडनेस की बात यहीं रहने देते हैं और आज के ट्रेल की बात करते हैं.
3 kilometers will be descent and then 2 kilometer ascent and then 2 kilometer flat.
Right in front of me is three of the world's highest peaks. So we are trekking from Sabagram to our all campsite and we are right now walking in Nepal. First of all, let me show you the three of the world's highest peaks.
Isle is famous for its bed of cloud sunset, but we weren't lucky enough to witness that. But after getting crystal clear summit views throughout the trek, I don't think we were even in a position to complain. And this was also the last day we would walk with the mountain ranges constantly by our side. Funny thing is, by this point, it had started feeling normal. Like, हाँ रोज ही तो देखते हैं.
What could this be between you and me? Oh, all I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And darling, something tells me it's enough. You can say that I'm a fool and I don't know very much, but I think they call. Oh, I think they call. Oh, I think they call. This love.
The next day, we trekked from Al to Gurdum, crossing Sandakphu on the way, the highest point in West Bengal. So technically, this trek has two summits, Falut and Sandakphu. And somewhere around here, the sleeping Buddha slowly started saying goodbye to us. Gurdum became our final campsite, the place for debriefings, final goodbyes, and silent realizations that this journey was ending. And the next day, we were back where it all began, Sepi, our base camp. This wasn't my first high altitude Himalayan trek, but this one will always hold a special place in my heart. I saw a childhood aspiration standing right in front of me. I experienced tea houses, local food, yak milk and yak cheese, locally known as khurpi. I witnessed countless sunrises and sunsets over the mountains, and somewhere along the trail made some truly amazing people. And maybe that's the beauty of trekking. You leave a part of yourself behind in the mountains and carry a part of them back with you. Until next time.